Okay, so may nagbibideo ako sa kapitbahay, may Christmas wrapping na nakadikit dito, hindi ko alam kung bakit. It really is the most wonderful time of the year. What is up? It's just the JD, and today we are talking about part 2 of writing a concept paper. So, in part 1, we introduced ourselves, the problem, the community wherein the problem exists, and the group. Now we're going to talk about, we're going to focus. Today we're going to focus more about the problem. Part 2, which we call the purpose or the rationale. Dito po natin pinapresent yung problem. Dito natin pinabakita na meron talagang problema na nag-exist na kailangan nating i-solve. Hindi specifically dun sa community natin, pero as a whole. For example, if your project is going to be a seminar that raises awareness against dengue, you need to prove that dengue is a real threat or a real problem that exists either within the country or specifically within the city that your project is going to take place. So, merong dalawang subparts ang rationale. The first subpart is the first part of the rationale is the related literature or related studies. You'll see in the format that I'm going to give how they're divided. So in the related literature or related studies, this is where you're going to put summaries of articles or studies or even social media posts from government officials or government bodies saying that there is a problem within that community or within the country that the project is taking place in. So, for example, doon nga tayo sa dengue awareness. According to Domingo in 2018, there has been a rising amount of dengue patients in the Philippines in the past 5 years. So, this is in this part, importante po na meron kayong citation kasi yung mga articles na yon ay galing sa ibang tao, and as I said, bawal ang copy-paste sa academic papers. So, usually, what we do here in the related literature part or the related studies part is we summarize the article into one paragraph, and each paragraph will be a different article. So in the RRL or in the related in the RLs, where is the related literature or related studies, you are going to arrange these studies into two ways. Either thematic, wherein magkakasama lahat na magkakaparehas ng topic, or chronological, or kung ano yung from earliest to oldest. So, for example, you have 5 articles from 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2015. So, mauuna po yung galing ng 2000. Mauuna po yung galing ng 2010. Now, meron po tayong rule when we are looking for related literature or related studies. We have a 10-year statute of limitations. Meaning, kapag 2009 or galing ng 2009 yung literature nyo, bawal na po yun i-cite. Okay? Bawal na siyang i-cite, or kailangan maghanap kayo ng secondary citation doon sa sa article na yun. So, I advise for you to look at younger or studies that have been published less than 10 years ago or exactly 10 years ago. That way, hindi tayo magkaroon ng problema. Okay? So, anong mga klaseng mga articles ang hanapin nyo? Of course, you're going to look for articles that give examples or give real-life situations wherein your problem takes place. So, kung dengue ang hahanapin, kung about dengue ang problem na i-solve nyo, of course, hindi kayo mahihirapan because every year, the DOH, they publish or they give out a summary of details kung gaano karami ang nagkaroon ng reported cases of dengue that year. Kung tungkol naman po yan sa health and wellness, you have different sites and different organizations that monitor that in different countries, like the World Health Organization, sometimes the UN, they publish literature like that. So, pwede po kayong maghanap niyan. So, as long as they are connected and they prove that your problem really does exist, kahit hindi specifically doon sa community nyo, that will be a good source for your related literature. Okay? So that's the first part of the rationale. The second part, or the second sub-part of the rationale, is the significance of the project. Remember, the rationale answers the question why. And in the related study, we answer the question, why does the problem exist? Or why does the problem need to be solved? In the significance of the project, you're going to say, you're going to explain why your project is the best possible or the most appropriate project that will solve. The best way to do this is to cite other projects that have succeeded in the past, similar projects that you're going to emulate, and to show that they have succeeded in the past using statistics or historical evidence. Or you could, or if your project is brand new and has never been done before, you could give innovative examples of how you can give examples and show how innovative your solution is. Kumbaga, since kakaiba yung solution nyo, ito yung kakaiba at panibago itong solution nyo, ito yung best and most appropriate way para ma-solve yung problem ninyo. It's not na nagyayabang kayo, it's more of promoting yourself to make sure that the reader really knows that you are the best possible people, or that your project is the best possible solution to this problem. Okay? So those are the two subparts of the rationale. So how do we write it effectively? Of course, we have to answer the questions. Why? Okay? So just remember that in the rationale, you always have to ask yourself, why is there a problem? Why does the problem need to be solved? And why are we the best people, or why is this the best project to solve that problem? And if you answer those guide questions, you shouldn't be lost. All for today. I hope you learned something about writing the rationale of a concept paper. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye!